Question: how can you brighten up your house or apartment for a song for the holiday? Answer in a minute. Hey, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my first longer show, Wednesday-ish. Could be Tuesday night that I posted, could be Wednesday morning, whatever the mood dictates. How's everybody doing today? If I look a little tired, I am. Didn't get much sleep last night. Sorry about that, but I'm just keeping it real here. What is the single most inexpensive item that could turn a plain area into something completely different? You're not going to believe it. Wrapping paper. Christmas wrapping paper. Look behind me, for example. Whoop, am I getting it right? Okay. I saw this pattern in the store. It caught my eye. Just simple Christmas trees. I said, that'll like brighten up my area behind me, at least during the holiday season. I had leftover of that paper, and I cut out Christmas tree shapes, and I had other black paper to make the trunk, and I made Christmas trees throughout the unit with this paper. And it was just so much fun. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to cost you a lot to make a simple and minor change. I really, really like that. And I'll be right back with some more ideas. Okay, so I didn't like the fatigue look, and I decided to put on my shades in the middle of nowhere in the house or apartment. Hey, what the heck, it works for me. So in addition to simple things like wrapping paper to change a wall, or like my friend does every year, she covers her entire door with the wrapping paper and makes it look like a ribbon. It's really, really a cool thing to do. Another inexpensive thing to do, relatively speaking, take advantage of Christmas lights. This is the time of the year that if you like to have those lights around, buy the ones that are marked indoor and outdoor. They are stronger duration and better quality. So go for a little bit more money and go for those. You can use those string of lights throughout the year, for example, if you have a party, or if you want to highlight a table, or some furniture or something, just to make something look special, whatever. Check that out. Lighting is another very inexpensive way to go. And another thing that you could do to save and reduce costs, you don't have to have a humongous Christmas tree. No, sometimes just a tabletop Christmas tree will do. Like those 2-footers, especially if you live alone or just with one other person and you just can't afford to have too many things. So what you do is you scale it down. There are a lot of options out there today. You just need to be a little bit creative and to take advantage of it. And I'll be right back. I don't know about you, but maybe you did this growing up with Christmas cards. I don't discard Christmas cards. I keep them, and I keep them for a number of reasons. One, I like to use, let's say, last year's Christmas cards for decorations for this year. For example, you could get a little string, you could string those cards along the string and hang them over in any doorway or any other place that you want to hang it on a wall, for example. You already have the cards. It's not costing you anything but a little bit of effort and a little bit of time. That's it. Now, here's the clincher when it comes to cards. Any cards, all occasion, all year long. Don't get rid of them. Instead, recycle them. People have a habit. Trying to get something. I don't have it with me. But just imagine an ordinary greeting card that you receive, whether it's for your birthday or whatever. Notice something. Most people, you get the card, you look at the face, the picture on the outside, open your card. If you look to your left, you will notice most of the time then no one puts anything in writing on the left side. Aha! But that's to your advantage because all you have to do is cut down the center of that $6 card, if you know what I'm saying, and you get to recycle it and write a little note and treat it as if a postcard. You're saving money, it's very environmentally friendly, and you just get to reshare with someone else a really, really nice card. Cards today are pretty expensive. And that's another thing. Who's to stop you from making your own card? Hey, it's worth it sometimes to purchase a little cardstock and just get creative. I don't know about you, but I like to let my creative energy flow. And if you really think about it, it really adds up. And speaking of adding up, I'm going to talk about savings in a minute. By the way, before I forget, please don't hesitate to comment below your tips and tricks for saving money during the holidays. How creative are you? What do you do in your house or apartment? Do you use stuff from last year? Do you make new stuff out of the old stuff? Do you repurpose? Ah, very, very good. I love repurposing things. Now, let's go to something else. Man, yeah, this change jar is really starting to add up. Yes, it is. So, not now, but by Friday, because I hope to come back, and I will come back with the help of God, Friday with another show. I'm dying to know the results of that. It's been growing steadily. But I throw things in there randomly. Maybe one day it's 50 cents. Maybe one day it's 30 cents. Whatever it is, if it's silver, it goes in there. Once in a while, some of the copper pennies slip through, but I prefer to keep my pennies separate. I put him in what I call Mr. Bear. So Mr. Bear gets the pennies. And he's a great paperweight, by the way. Love it. And I heard that there has been a trend lately with the banks. For some reason, remember there was a time when they encouraged those coin machines? For some reason, that seems to be going away. That's why if you hit one of your Dollar Tree type stores, I strongly suggest that you get those like coin sorters, like just put your coins in. And if you can't get that, get 3 separate vessels, okay, for quarters, dimes, and nickels. Actually, you could get 4, one for pennies. And then you just get the sleeves, and then you roll them up the old-fashioned way, and not a bank teller in the world could refuse you if you want to exchange that for green. Just saying, just saying. So I don't understand about the coin machine thing, going awry. But if you're still able to get one of those coin machine options, let's say like Coinstar, you might be well better off taking advantage of the gift card option. Because if you do the cash option, it's kind of pricey sometimes. Taking a little bit of that money, well, sometimes a lot of bit of that money that you save. Just saying and just saying. And one more important final note for this harried time of the season. So during this very, very busy time of the season, make sure that while you're in the midst of getting everyone else something, it's actually okay to think about the wish list that's like on your wish list. Is there something that you want? Keep this in mind and write it down. How many times has a friend or relative literally said to you, "Hey, so and so, what would you like for Christmas?" And they catch you off guard and you end up with some trinket that you really didn't want? I know it's embarrassing and they kind of put you on the spot, but if it's something within reason that they could afford, give them the real answer. For example, this is the time of the year that I love to get updated makeup. And my daughter already knows that. Just saying. So she likes to do those things for me. Just saying. Everybody to each his own. So whatever it is, it is. If somebody's going to ask you, if you have the answer written down, you might decide to throw it back at them. But don't forget this. Take good care of you. Even if it's as simple as taking a minute out in the middle of a very busy day and having that special cup of tea or joe. So don't forget that. And now, one more part of this chat. I just want to take the time to thank all of my loyal viewers and my new viewers and subscribers for coming back. I know things have changed and there'll be 3 uploads about a week. Once in a while, I may throw in a bonus upload. You know me, I like to do things on the fly sometime. But I'd love to talk about money, and on Sundays, I get a little bit of philosophical in me. Don't ask me why, it just happens that way. But I did want to take that time to thank you. Hope that everyone's having a fantastic holiday season. I look forward to seeing you again towards the end of this week. Don't get too frazzled, and don't forget to take some time out for yourself, because a better you can make a better friend to everyone. Have a great day.